So like I said yesterday, all this week we are going to be talking about reading the Bible and why that is important. So today we're going to focus on the why. Why should we study the Bible? Because so many people think that it's just something dull and boring to do. I'm not a big reader. Throughout all of my educational career, I never once read any book that was ever assigned to me. And if you're one of my educators watching this right now, I apologize. But I would just read the back of the book and then write the book report, or I would read the Spark Notes or whatever. And I wasn't a big reader, even with the Bible, for a long time. But then I started to discover that the more I read the Bible, the more steps I was taking to God, and in turn, the more steps He was taking closer to me. In Hebrews chapter 4, it tells us that the Word of God, the Bible, is living and active. And what that means is it's not just some book that was written a long time ago. It's useful for us even now, and it's still alive, and it can still speak to us through every situation that we even face today. And that's so important to remember. The Bible isn't just some random book that you're reading, but it's God's instructions for your life. It's God's instructions for the journey. It's like a map. There's nothing about your life that can't be figured out without reading the Bible. If you have a question, you can turn to the Bible. If there's something going on in your life, you can turn to the Bible and see a story of someone who was going through the same thing or a similar thing. Always, if we turn to the Bible, God has given us instructions. In Psalm chapter 119, it says, "Your word is a lamp for my feet and a light for my path." And what that means, when we're on this journey, when we are in the wilderness or in the desert, and we feel like we have no idea where to go, especially when it's dark, in those times when we feel like we're all alone, or in those times that are really difficult for us, the Bible is this light that will show us where to go. The Bible is our map for the journey. Without it, we don't know where to go. Without it, we don't know what to do. It would be like trying to hike a trail without any kind of map whatsoever. And that doesn't make sense. So many of us, if you go on a long trail, you're not just going to walk out and hope for the best. You're going to take a map along with you, or you're going to have a guide. And that's exactly what the Bible is for us. Life is a difficult journey. Life is a very difficult trail. And why would we ever want to try to do it without the map, without our guidelines for it? So what we will find is that when we are studying our map, when we're studying our guide more and more, that life will just make sense, and our journey will make more sense each and every day, the more that we discover how God has already planned for us to live. And when we do that, we will be taking steps closer to God, and He'll be taking steps closer to us, and we'll find that we're not alone on this journey. We'll find that we have strength to continue on this journey, and we will find that strength is so much more than muscles. This is The Lift.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Sword with your workout tip for the day. We're going to talk about supersets a little bit. When we talk about supersets, they're a good, effective way to burn calories on a maximum basis, as well as involve cardio benefits through your workouts. The way that these will work is we can use exercises to alternate between one another when we're exercising, as opposed to a resting period. So we could do a set of bench press combined with a set of squats, and then alternate those until our sets are finished, then rest in between, moving on to combine two more exercises. Some people will recommend the same body groups as an upper body, two upper body exercises together, some lower body exercises together. So it's just depending on what your workout preference is for the day. Remember, strength is always more than muscles. This is Derek Sword. This is The Lift.